I'll tell you where we first met.
Where did we first meet?
At a GQ party.
Facts. Oh, actually tell that story.
Right. You said to me,
"You smell like weed."
The relationship between Hollywood actress Megan Fox and musician Machine Gun Kelly, MGK, has long captivated public attention, marked by intense passion, high-profile appearances, and frequent speculation about their private lives. Their whirlwind romance, which began in 2020, seemed to embody a modern-day rock and roll love story, fueled by bold declarations of devotion, artistic collaborations, and a flair for controversy. However, beneath the public glamour, the couple's journey has been marked by challenges that eventually led to their highly publicized split in late 2024. In the months following their separation, rumors and unverified reports flooded social media and entertainment outlets, often painting conflicting pictures of what had gone wrong. Topics ranged from alleged infidelity to personal struggles, creating a climate of intense curiosity and conjecture. Amid the speculation, both Fox and MGK remained largely silent, leaving fans and critics alike eager for clarity. The turning point came in early 2025 when Megan Fox chose to address the public directly, breaking her silence with a carefully worded statement that offered rare insight into her personal life. She clarified the circumstances surrounding her pregnancy, dismissed false narratives, and outlined her priorities moving forward. This moment not only reframed the public conversation, but also marked a shift in how the former couple approached their shared responsibilities, particularly as new parents to their daughter, born in March 2025. The romantic partnership between Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly unraveled in late 2024, marking the end of one of Hollywood's most talked-about celebrity relationships. Reports indicated that the separation occurred after Fox discovered messages from other women on MGK's phone, fueling suspicions of infidelity and eroding trust between the pair. This revelation came just weeks after the couple had shared the news that they were expecting their first child together, adding a layer of emotional complexity to an already tense situation. Following the split, the two adopted markedly different approaches to the public narrative. Megan Fox, prioritizing her emotional well-being and the health of her unborn child, withdrew from the spotlight and avoided public confrontations. Insiders revealed that she made a conscious decision to create distance, opting for space apart rather than attempting reconciliation. While she reportedly wished for MGK to play an active role in their child's life, her stance on their romantic future was firm. She was done for good. MGK, on the other hand, remained mostly silent in the immediate aftermath, but used cryptic social media posts to hint at his emotional state. The breakup also reportedly pushed him into a period of self-reflection, leading to time spent in rehab. Despite the personal upheaval, both parties sought to maintain a functional relationship as co-parents once their daughter was born in March 2025. The fallout was amplified by relentless media coverage, with tabloids speculating on every move and comment from the two stars. The situation highlighted the intense scrutiny placed on celebrity relationships and the difficulty of navigating deeply personal challenges under the public eye. Ultimately, the breakup set the stage for Fox's later public statements, where she sought to reclaim her narrative and refocus attention on her new chapter as a mother. In March 2025, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly welcomed their daughter, Saga, into the world, a milestone that came just months after their highly publicized breakup. The birth marked a profound shift in the dynamics between the former couple. Despite the emotional rift and unresolved tensions, both Fox and MGK appeared committed to creating a stable and loving environment for their child. Insiders reported that Fox, who had maintained a low profile throughout her pregnancy, allowed MGK to stay at her residence during the initial weeks after Saga's birth. This arrangement, while unconventional for ex-partners, was reportedly intended to ensure that their daughter experienced the presence of both parents in her earliest days. At that point, no formal custody agreement had been established, but the two were navigating co-parenting informally, with an emphasis on flexibility and mutual respect for their shared role. Public reaction to the news of Saga's arrival was largely positive, with fans praising the pair for putting aside personal differences in favor of their daughter's well-being. Fox herself broke her characteristic silence to describe the pregnancy as unplanned but a happy surprise, signaling both acceptance and joy in the unexpected turn her life had taken. MGK, for his part, refrained from making any direct public statements immediately after the birth, but his presence alongside Fox suggested a willingness to step up as a father despite their separation. The arrival of their daughter also seemed to ease some of the public tension between them, creating moments where the focus shifted from their breakup to their shared responsibilities. While the future of their relationship remained uncertain, the birth of Saga forged a lasting bond, one grounded not in romance, but in the mutual love and responsibility they shared for their child. In May 2025, Megan Fox made a rare and deliberate return to the public conversation, ending months of speculation surrounding her relationship with Machine Gun Kelly. Choosing her words carefully, Fox addressed two of the most widely circulated narratives: the circumstances of her pregnancy and the rumors of infidelity. In a candid social media post, she described her pregnancy as unplanned but a happy surprise, a phrase that struck a balance between vulnerability and optimism. By framing the moment in her own terms, she reclaimed control over a story that had been shaped largely by tabloids and online gossip. Fox also used the opportunity to firmly push back against sensationalized rumors, including allegations that she had been the victim of cheating and even absurd claims involving so-called succubus demons or artificial intelligence impersonations. Her response was unequivocal. She called for the public and media to let this story die and to stop dragging unrelated people into the scandal. This strong, unapologetic stance signaled a shift in her public persona, from the passive subject of gossip to an active shaper of her own narrative. The tone of her statement reflected her priorities: personal peace, emotional stability, and a focus on her daughter, Saga. Rather than offering intimate details or fueling speculation, Fox's approach was measured and intentional, giving just enough insight to satisfy public curiosity while safeguarding her private life. This calculated balance between openness and restraint demonstrated not only media savvy, but also a deep awareness of the toll that public scrutiny can take. Her decision to speak out also indirectly set the stage for MGK's later response through music, creating a new phase in their public story, one where each would address their shared past in their own way. For Fox, however, the moment was less about the past and more about affirming her independence, her truth, and her role as a mother navigating life after a high-profile breakup. While Megan Fox chose social media as her platform to clarify her side of the story, Machine Gun Kelly turned to the medium that has always been his most powerful outlet: music. In August 2025, he released his album Lost Americana, with several tracks reflecting on his breakup with Fox and the turbulent period that followed. The song, Treading Water, stood out as the most direct and vulnerable, offering a raw confession of regret, self-awareness, and the emotional toll of losing the relationship. Through the lyrics, MGK acknowledged his mistakes, hinted at the personal struggles that contributed to the split, and revealed that he had quietly spent time in rehab during their separation. Rather than taking a defensive stance, MGK's music conveyed a tone of reflection and accountability. He painted vivid emotional scenes, moments of loneliness, guilt, and a yearning to change, not for reconciliation's sake, but for the benefit of his daughter, Saga. In interviews surrounding the album's release, he emphasized that his goal was to be better for her, underscoring how fatherhood had become a driving force for personal growth. The artistic approach allowed MGK to express feelings he had largely kept private in public appearances, offering fans a deeper look at his mindset without resorting to tabloid-style disclosures. Listeners interpreted the songs as both a farewell to a chapter of his life and a promise to evolve beyond it. While the album did not attempt to rewrite the narrative of the breakup, it provided an emotional counterpoint to Fox's more restrained statements, illustrating how each processed the split differently. In this way, Lost Americana became more than just a music project. It was MGK's therapeutic release, a means of documenting a transformative moment in his life. It showcased the vulnerability behind the public image and cemented the idea that, even in separation, the impact of the relationship would continue to shape his art and personal journey. So, there you have it, one of Hollywood's most high-profile love stories, from whirlwind romance to emotional fallout, unexpected parenthood, and deeply personal transformations. Megan Fox stepped forward with clarity and confidence, reclaiming her narrative and setting firm boundaries, while MGK poured his truth into music, confronting his past and committing to growth for the sake of his daughter. It's a reminder that behind the headlines and paparazzi flashes are two human beings navigating heartbreak, parenthood, and self-discovery, each in their own way. Whether their paths ever cross romantically again remains uncertain, but one thing's for sure. This chapter has left a lasting mark on both their lives and careers. What do you think? Was this split inevitable, or could things have turned out differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind the headlines.